Have you ever looked into an animal's eyes and sensed a spark of understanding? For centuries, we've measured intelligence by human standards, cities, language, art, but what if we're missing the bigger picture? Imagine if an octopus designed an intelligence test. Camouflage, squeezing through tiny spaces, manipulating objects with 8 arms. We'd fail. Our intelligence is specialized for our world, just as every animal's is for theirs. This isn't about dethroning humanity, but about opening our minds to the wonders of animal cognition. The animal kingdom isn't a ladder with us at the top, it's a sprawling bush with many branches of intelligence. From elephants' social lives to crows' problem solving, we're discovering minds both familiar and alien. Let's set aside our biases and ask, what does it mean for a dolphin to be smart? How does a raven think? By exploring these questions, we begin to appreciate the complexity of other minds and see our world as teeming with countless forms of consciousness. The world is far more interesting that way, don't you think? When we think of animal intelligence, we often look to our closest relatives, the great apes. Chimpanzees use tools, pass down traditions, and even deceive rivals, showing culture and theory of mind. Bonobos reveal a different intelligence, empathy, reconciliation, and nuanced social bonds. They resolve conflicts with grooming and affection, reading subtle cues, and preventing fights before they start. Orangutans, the solitary philosophers, remember hundreds of fruit trees and their ripening times, a feat of memory and planning. In captivity, they're escape artists, learning how locks work and fashioning tools to pick them. Each ape species demonstrates a unique brilliance, whether in social maneuvering, empathy, or patient problem solving. Their intelligence reminds us that there's no single way to be smart. The more we learn, the more we realize. Brilliance comes in many forms, and sometimes it looks back at us from the trees. Dive beneath the waves and you'll find minds as complex as any on land. Dolphins have signature whistles, names, and coordinate intricate group hunts, like mud net feeding, requiring communication and teamwork. Whales sing evolving songs that travel for hundreds of miles, spreading new melodies across oceans. A true culture. These animals show empathy too. Dolphins and whales have rescued humans and supported injured pod members. Their intelligence isn't about hands or tools, but about social bonds, communication, and emotional depth. We're only beginning to understand the vastness of their minds. Their world is one of sound, cooperation, and culture. It's a reminder that intelligence takes many shapes even in the deep, and sometimes it sings. Bird brain used to mean foolish, but corvids like crows and jays have shattered that myth. New Caledonian crows craft tools from twigs, even bending wire into hooks to solve new problems, demonstrating insight and creativity. Jays remember what, where, and when they hid food, and will move their stash if another bird was watching, showing planning and perspective taking. Parrots, like the African grey alex, learned over 100 words and understood concepts like color, shape, and even zero. These birds don't just mimic, they grasp ideas and communicate. Their intelligence rivals that of apes, despite very different brains. They show us that cognition isn't about brain size, but about adaptability and problem solving. Whether it's a crow with a hook or a parrot naming colors, avian minds are full of surprises. The next time you see a bird, remember, you might be looking at a genius in feathers. Intelligence can fly, and sometimes it soars. To find truly alien intelligence, look no further than the octopus. With most of their neurons in their arms, octopuses can taste, touch, and solve problems independently, sometimes all at once. They are legendary escape artists, opening jars, solving mazes, and even sneaking out of tanks for midnight adventures. Some display distinct personalities, playful, shy, or mischievous. Their camouflage isn't just for hiding, it's communication, with cuttlefish flashing patterns to court or warn, sometimes on both sides of their body at once. Their intelligence is solitary, embodied, and utterly unlike ours. What does it feel like to be an octopus? We may never know, but their existence challenges our very definition of mind. The octopus reminds us intelligence can evolve in the most unexpected ways. For thousands of years, dogs have evolved alongside us, developing a unique genius understanding humans. Dogs read our gestures, follow our gaze, and sense our emotions, skills even chimps struggle with. This isn't just training, it's the result of millennia of partnership. Science shows dogs process emotional sounds much like we do, empathizing with our feelings. Their social intelligence makes them incredible learners. Guide dogs, search and rescue, and assistance dogs all solve complex problems in our world. Sometimes they even disobey commands for our safety, a sign of true understanding. Dogs have mastered the art of living with another species, not by competing, but by connecting. Their intelligence is about cooperation, empathy, and reading us better than we read ourselves. In every wag, nuzzle, and knowing look, they remind us sometimes the smartest thing is to love and understand. Our bond is a testament to shared intelligence. Our journey shows intelligence isn't one thing. It's a tapestry of minds, each adapted to its own world. Animals create tools, solve puzzles, form alliances, and communicate in ways both subtle and profound. The real question isn't, are they as smart as us? But, are we smart enough to appreciate their smarts? Recognizing animal intelligence enriches our understanding of life and calls us to treat other minds with respect. Now, it's your turn. What sparks of animal intelligence have you witnessed? Have you seen a clever bird, a cunning cat, or a dog that seemed to read your mind? Share your stories in the comments below. Let's keep exploring the incredible world of minds all around us.